Hello everyone, this is Peter Lee again, and welcome to another week of the News Plus brought to you by Plus Agency. This episode is recorded at the flagship store we have in 418 Victoria Avenue in Chatswood. If you're interested in knowing more about our company, you can also look us up, Plus Agency on realestate.com.au or visit our website, plusagency.com.au. We're a company that specializes in the area of Sydney CBD, Lower North Shore, Upper North Shore, and the Eastern Suburb. If you're interested in this type of property and interested in special deals, please making sure you inquire with us. And then I can't wait to see you after lockdown is finished, which now looks like to be soon. This channel also is a summary of what happened in the Sydney real estate market in the past week. If you're interested in this type of information, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and send the information to your friend who may also like it. If you can click that little like button, that's really going to help us as well. And with no further ado, let's get this week's News Plus started. First, let's start this week with a big bang. Woollahra has finally got the most expensive property sold this year so far, which is $45 million. And it's called Rosemont Estate. It's a big, massive mansion. So far has attracted the record price of the year. The buyer, who has traded out from a $32 million Vaucluse property, has now also been reviewed as well, and it's become the talk of the East and also a big record breaking for Sydney real estate this year. Massive properties, big sales, huge numbers is not something that Sydney is not familiar with, but this is something that's $45 million sold during lockdown has impressed everybody once again, even at this super hot Sydney real estate market. Okay, moving on to record prices. Today it's all about record prices. Another one in Palm Beach at Whale Beach Road, oceanfront, sold for a record price of $12 million in just under 8 days. This is a massive property located on the ocean with own infinity pool overlooking the ocean as well. You can't just get more water, you can't get more water views than this. Sold by Elgin Hooker in Palm Beach. This property at 339 Whale Beach Road is a fine definition about what waterfront luxury living looks like. By all means, it does attract a massive price point as well, but it doesn't seem like the massive price point has become a problem for the buyers in Sydney. Look at this kitchen. It's got a dining area with a beautiful, beautiful curved glass overlooking the ocean. I think a Paris sort of inspired kitchen as well. Very unusual timber decking on the cabinetries. Again, very, very stylish. The pool is beautiful. When you're looking at the ocean from the pool, there's nothing can be better. This is the living at its finest. Some of the big sales in Palm Beach in September also include a $6.38 million property that was sold in number 3 Canara Place, and a $5.9 million property that was sold in 869 Barrenjoey Road, and also a $5.2 million property that was sold in 1A Iluka Road. So Palm Beach on fire. Manly has jumped in as the $4 million median prices location this year now. Last year, it wasn't even $3 million. So just in under a year time, the median prices have shifted by 25% from $3 million to $4 million. Manly, Northern Beaches this year is on fire, absolutely on fire. Lower North Shore, Upper North Shore, Eastern Suburb, Northern Beaches, the properties in there constantly achieving amazing results, and apart from that is because of huge demand for people who change their ways of living during the COVID lockdown. So now median prices is $4.03 million, where compared to the same time last year, the median prices were only $3 million. Manly, way to go. Northern Beaches, way to go. All right, Mosman, coming back to our territory, Lower North Shore. Mosman Semi sells for $2.73 million at a competitive midweek auction. People now are buying properties online. They log in, have their computer in front of them, and then just press that little button on the mouse and make sure that they get the property they wanted it. The auctioneer is on at the other side. It's like a Zoom meeting that everybody is talking with each other, and then except the only thing that they put in there, even though it looks like ridiculous, but it's actually real money people are paying. For this one in particular, it's just a small semi. Back in year 2018, $2.7 million, you can buy a proper 5-bedroom house spreading over 800 square meters of land in Mosman. And now, you can only get a little bit of a semi attached to another property, not even an individual, freestanding home anymore. This is absolutely amazing. And $2.73 million is about $300,000 above the reserve price, where the price guide was originally only $2.2 million. Yeah, it's not really a new property, but because people needed something like this, I think people are craving for townhouses, semis after the house market, the standalone house become too hot for them, too expensive for them. But looks like the bargains in townhouses, semis are disappearing in the market as well. People are paying awesome prices or crazy prices, even for something that's attached to another property. All right. Bondi property sells within days of hitting the market. It's not even news, this is just a statement. A lot of properties in Bondi has been sold or are selling within days of hitting the market. The reason why I have this is we always talk about individual houses, but actually apartment market is hotter and hotter and hotter. This particular 2-bedroom apartment with a rooftop terrace at number 55 Brighton Boulevard in Bondi Beach has sold for around $3.7 million. That's a 2-bedroom property in Bondi. And then the price guide has been $3 million, and now it's sold for $3.7. Beautiful, beautiful rooftop garden with Bondi Beach view. It looks like the living area doesn't really have any ocean view. It's more like a district view in the living area. It's got a beautiful decking. It's new. Looks like it's recently renovated as well. The apartment market, it has become crazier and crazier. So if you are trying to get into the market, and if you are looking for some estate to buy as an investment or as just a security for your income, it's the best way to put in the asset at the moment. So as everybody else looks like on the market, then making sure you at least get an apartment in a good decent area. All right, Vaucluse home of Diana Luton has been sold for $14.36 million. And it's not even a new home. It's actually a very old place. Location at number 2 Gulliver Avenue in Vaucluse attracted 14 registered bidders to the online auction. The view is just unbelievable. Look at this harbor. Look at this opera house. Even though it's the roof top from a lot of other houses, it's not an ocean front or anything like that. And the property itself, of course, have aged quite well. However, with nowadays standard in the market, 14 million, it's absolutely not a news anymore, and looks like it's been achieving it again and again. Last is about Sydney auctions. Haberfield home set sub record after selling $2.02 million above reserve. So we talk about the east, we talk about the CBD area, we talk about Upper North Shore, we talk about Lower North Shore, and now followed by the $45 million deal that was done in the eastern suburb. Sydney West has not slowed down at all. It's not as expensive as the other areas, but still Haberfield has been sold for $7.02 million at number 17 Vara Street, has achieved $2.02 million above the reserve prices. 20 registered bidder push it over the line. The last suburb record was only $6.25 million and set by April this year as well. So it looks like this year is a crazy year for the property. We're just gonna see where this is going. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching News Plus. This is Peter Lee. I'll see you next week.